Post-Nicene Christianity, which claims that God is Jesus, drowns in the swamp of an insurmountable paradox: theomortality juxtaposed on Paul's sacrificial theology. Paul trumpets that Jesus gave up his life and died as a sacrificial offering to God, to reconcile God with humanity. That claim is logically possible only if Jesus is not God himself. Post-Nicene Christianity maintains Paul's claim that Jesus sacrificed his life to appease God, but that Post-Nicene Christianity also imposes the belief that Jesus is God. That additional belief ruins the logic of Paul's sacrificial theology, like a smearing of motor oil ruins a peanut butter sandwich. Those two mutually contradictory beliefs would imply there is one God, the one God is immortal and cannot die, the one God came to earth and died. It's logically impossible for the one God to be both immortal and die as a sacrificial offering to himself. Therefore, Post-Nicene Christianity's premise that the immortal God came to earth and died is untenable. Some may counter that God is a spirit, and his spirit is immortal. God became fully human when he incarnated as Jesus, and that human aspect of God died as a sacrificial offering, whereas God himself remained alive. That argument is flawed, because the necessary conditions for a sacrifice would be unfulfilled. The definition of sacrifice is to give up something of value to attain a greater benefit. God was absolutely perfect before he created, birthed, and grew the human body of Jesus. God remained absolutely perfect after the death of that human body. That means God never gave up any of his power, or ability, capacity, knowledge, or anything significant at all. Without actually giving up anything, God made no real sacrifice. The whole sacrificial event would have been a complicated, superfluous farce. What do you think about the paradox of claiming that God came to earth and died as a sacrifice to himself, even though God is immortal and cannot die? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Peace and best wishes.